Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Barrons GRE 22nd edition book. I'm going to be giving you guys an overview of what the book gives you, and then we're going to discuss its pros and cons, and then finally I'll tell you who should get it and who shouldn't get the book. Okay, so let's get started. So Barrons is a famous name in the GRE prep world, especially for their word list, which they claim has like the highest frequency occurrence in the GRE. So the textbook starts off with an explanation of the GRE structure format, and it takes you through like the actual portal, like how you'll take the GRE and all of that. And then it throws a diagnostic test at you, which I really like. The book is really tactic oriented. So like each chapter has like, a couple tactics that can help you, solve those particular questions. And for quant review, what they have is something called like a key fact system. So, they'll have like each chapter and then they have like, 10 or 15 key facts for that particular chapter. So that if you are, already familiar with that chapter and you just want a quick review of all the most important points, that's basically what that's there for. So that's like a really efficient way of teaching quant. So I really like that. It also has a quant formula sheet and comes with 4 practice tests, 2 in the textbook and 2 online, right? So now here are the pros and cons of this book. The first pro is that it's a solid introduction to the GRE exam. So if you don't know anything about the GRE, it really introduces you well. It also contains 4 practice tests, 2 in the book and 2 online, which is fantastic. It's very tactics oriented for both quant and verbal. So like for verbal, like I said, they have tactics, and then for quant also they give you like key facts, which will really help you overview. Which is of course the next pro, which is that, the quant overview is really key fact oriented. So you don't waste your time, reading like a bunch of theory that you don't really need. And the last pro is that it's the cheapest book. So I bought like a bunch of GRE books and this turned out to be the cheapest one. And for the cons, I would say that there's a severe lack of verbal practice. There's only something like 13 reading comprehension questions, which some would say is incomprehensible. And of course, the math intro is not good for students who are out of touch with math. So if you haven't, done math in your undergraduate program, or or if you've never been really good at math, then probably this is not the book for you. So of course, this book has its pros and cons, right? So how do you decide whether you need to get it or not? So you should get this book if you are new to the GRE and you want an all-around introduction to the exam, because the book does that really well. If you also want a resource that's affordable and teaches you, like the basic concepts and stuff, then this is a solid book to go. If you want a sharpened overview of quant concepts, you don't want to waste a lot of time reading the theory, then also this book is solid. And finally, if you're all right with getting another resource for practice, because of course this book lacks the practice, then also this is going to be a good choice. Now you should not get this book if you are someone that is looking for extra practice. So if you've already been preparing for the GRE, you've already gone through a bunch of theory and you've done practice questions and you're looking for more practice, this book is not the solution for you. And finally, if you are a student who's out of touch with math, then this book is not going to do you justice in terms of teaching you the basic math concepts. So that's it for my review of the book. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be putting out more and more GRE book reviews as and when I complete those books. So leave a like if this video helped you in any way, and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with graduate study information. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.